Nigel Farage was told how Labour peer Lord Charlie Falconer said the party has made him feel depressed as the Labour leadership contest heats up and Shadow Foreign Secretary Emily Thornberry dropped out. Nigel Farage asked Lord Charlie Falconer how he was feeling about the Labour Party after being part of a previous winning party. Mr Falconer explained the failure of the election was down to Jeremy Corbyn as the public couldn't see the party taking over government straight away. Labour suffered a humiliating defeat in the December general election which saw some seats turn Conservative for the first time in history. Speaking to Nigel Farage on LBC, Lord Falconer said, "I feel depressed. In the run-up to the election the Labour Party there were too many doubts about the leadership. Jeremy Corbyn had failed, over the last 3 years, to provide any particular clarity about what should happen to the main issue of the day, namely whether we should leave the European Union, and if so on what terms. You have to be able to say to the country they are bad, we have something that we offer that you could accept, and they weren't doing that. We've got a long way back to go at the moment, it's going to be very difficult." Following Mr Corbyn's announcement to step down, Sir Keir Starmer, Rebecca Long-Bailey and Lisa Nandy have thrown their hats in the ring to become the next Labour leader. Mr Farage added, "How do you assess the remaining candidates?" Lord Falconer said, "First of all, Rebecca Long-Bailey has specifically said she gives 10 out of 10 to Jeremy Corbyn. She is effectively saying I am the continuity candidate for Jeremy Corbyn. If she wins the leadership election we are, effectively ceasing to compete for power in the country, because people will think it's a continuation of Jeremy Corbyn, who they have conclusively repudiated, then we are not trying to be in government." Lisa Nandy has got a lot to say about the act. "We lost touch with the heartland and Keir Starmer is a very big figure who is able and competent but was yet to define himself politically. It comes after Ms Thornberry failed to remain in the party's leadership race after falling short of enough backers to move through to the final stage of the contest. Despite a desperate last-minute scramble ahead of the midnight deadline, Ms Thornberry was unable to convince enough people to stay in the race. The Shadow Foreign Secretary failed to win support from any trade unions or groups linked to party, so needed endorsements from constituency parties to make it through to the final ballot. The MP made a public plea for support just hours before the deadline. Pitching to be given her chance to put her message to the party's members, she said, "Nominate me to get the widest range of voices, skills and experience on the ballot," she said. "Labour members deserve to have the widest and best possible choice when deciding our next leader."